your safe space wherever you are. This month only, I am selling limited edition, festive, safe space products that will never be up for sale again. And this winter, I wanted to make the products extra special in hopes to bring you extra joy and comfort during this holiday season. When you buy a product, you not only receive something so cozy and comforting, but you support me and the channel in ways you can't even imagine. And with that being said, thank you so much, and let's get into the video. Hello, and welcome to your safe space. This is day six of Vlogmas. This is going to be a cozy, whispered ramble, and I do get very passionate about what I'm talking about, but I'm going to try my best to keep it calm whispers and relaxing. And to help me do that, I made some tea. I know there's a whole tea community out there. Oh wait, before I say that, actually, I do want to say that it's windy out. I thought that winter would be quiet, but then I forgot about the wind, and it's not just windy. My window is like moving, and it's like has this like sound to it, this click. I don't know what it is, but if there's blurred into the next talking point or any of that, if this video isn't like in one shot, which usually I don't do videos in one shot because I make mistakes or have like throat noises, but if it's like more than usual, I really do apologize. We're on day 6 of Vlogmas, and I have to stay consistent, and I want to film as well, and I want to film tonight even though it's windy. It's just going to be more editing on my part. See, I don't know if you heard that. Ideally, I would love it if that wasn't happening, because I just like to get in flow, but yeah, if you hear that slightly in the background, I apologize. But this is my first cup of tea that I ever made, and I forget what the tea is called, but it's a calming tea, and it has some stuff in it. I forget what specifically, but it has like catnip in it, because apparently catnip has the opposite effect on humans as it does on cats. So it makes cats crazy and it makes humans calm. I don't know if you knew that. The tea person told me about it. And lavender, flower, what else? I don't know what else. I'll show you, but I know there's like a whole tea community out there, as a kettle, and they have it to a certain degree, 200 degrees, but I'm not at that advanced level yet. So, and apparently the temperature makes the tea taste differently too. The tea person told me all about it. I really want to get into tea like every night. I want it to be a ritual. Also, ideally in ASMR videos, I will for sure be having like a drink in my podcast episodes, which, if you didn't know, I had like a podcast, but it wasn't really a podcast at all for that matter, so it was practically for me just a practice, and the actual podcast, which will be on different platforms as well, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, will be starting in January. Since I'm doing Vlogmas, I don't want to have like the podcast to take away. Like, unboxing video, and I had this mug and then I changed it afterwards, and my intro's like, this isn't the mug that I sell, but you can go check it out at safespaceasmr.com. Now, let's try it. Oh, it's actually not too hot. Wow, it has peppermint in it too. I forgot about that because I smelled it. It smells really good, and this is actually really good. Wow. Wow. You might hear some digestion and some throat noises. This is good. I'm definitely gonna get into tea when I'm making videos because I just love the idea of like, let's sip on something and talk. Okay, so I have a couple things to talk about today. And we're gonna mic brush. And I'm gonna whisper intentionally because I tend to speed up, and I apologize for that, but wow, that is so good. My lip gloss stains. Okay. Hear me out. So, there's three things mainly I want to talk about. One, what day is it? Vlogmas 6. Okay. Right now, when I post this, I'm either on my way to Thailand or I'm there already. And guess what? That decision was made today. Or today is when I film this. Please, right now if you're listening, send me love and light because I get like partial flight anxiety. Not really, but it's really weird. I'm afraid of airplane toilets, like the bathroom. I don't go to the bathroom on flights. But this flight that I either did or am doing as I post this, but that I have to do as I film this, 18 hours, and not even, no, it's like 18 hours from LA to Singapore, and then a 6 to 9 hour layover in Singapore, and then a 2 hour and like 20 minute to Thailand. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Obviously, I can't not. On flight days, I usually don't drink. I barely eat. I adjust my liquids because I'm so terrified of the bathrooms that I'm gonna have to get over that fear. Not only that, I know it's such an irrational fear, I can't really explain it. It's not even the germs, it's like this idea of like getting sucked down the toilet. But not even that, it's like I can't express it, and I know that airplane toilets are sometimes, I think I've seen one to try to have exposure therapy to it, but they're like black where you don't even like see the flush thing, like, and the flush is so loud, and it's like I'm standing and I'm wobbling. My window's wobbling, I think. So it's like, oh, I want to remind you, you are safe. I know that sound, that slight rattle, or the wind, but you are safe, and we're safe together. So, like, the idea of going to the bathroom on a flight, but not even just that, sitting on a flight for 18 hours. The longest flight I've ever been on was like maybe 4 hours. 18, like, I am practically quantum jumping right now. Like, oh my gosh. So the reason why I'm going there, my boyfriend, we were gonna go together, okay? There's this guy that he wants to meet that said I'll be announcing a meet and greet date soon in Thailand. So Jordan was like, let's go, let's do it. And I was like, okay. But then the meet and greet turned out to be, it's not just a meet and greet, and it's like this whole thing where you stay at a resort and there's only a certain amount of spots available, and it was like open to obsessing over the tattoo, and it's a poke and stick. And yeah, it's a very spiritual tattoo. So he was gonna get that done and, you know, maybe do a couple things there. And of course, I was sad to not be experiencing this with him, because my biggest bucket list goal is to go to Thailand. The number one place I want to go is Thailand. It's always been that. And his is probably, I think his is the same, to go to Thailand. And we'd go together, of course, in the future, but this time it's like he has to do this on his own, right? And because I couldn't go because of the resort thing, but he thought he had this idea for me to go with him, and do things there, but we would miss Christmas. And I got really sad over that. Like, I was like, no, because Christmas and being with my family during Christmas means a lot to me, that I would even like shut down the Thailand idea because of that reason. And like, I felt really bad, not for Jordan specifically, but my intuition felt bad, as if like, why are you saying no right now? Like, you have to do this. Are you gonna choose experience and living over staying in my comfort zone? Because it wasn't just Christmas, it was also like Vlogmas, you know, like I had this whole plan to like put my head down. I had this whole plan to put my head down during December, and then after the FaceTime with Jordan about him telling me this idea, and I practically like said like I can't. I was actually crying because I was like thinking about Jordan experiencing this and me not being there with him. Like, it actually made me really sensitive, like as if I have to be there with him. And it's not just Thailand that I want to see. I want to see Jordan's reaction to Thailand. Like, I want to experience this with him. And so then he thought about another idea to go like December 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and stay until the 20th, so we'll be home for Christmas. And I also resisted that because I have so much to do. So much. Like, Vlogmas, I'm behind because I had to wait on my merch to arrive, and, you know, like, all this stuff. And I took a pause on making videos, and I thought it was okay because I have all of December, like, I'll be fine. But now, I think we are doing the Thailand trip. I know we are. December 4th, the 5th to the 20th. I don't have any of those days. So now, right now, my days are having to film every single day. And don't worry, like, I want to film every day, and I want to challenge myself to Vlogmas. But it's like, now it's like really a challenge because, this wind, I'm so sorry. I want to stay in flow with the ducks, with the shuddering in the background. It's too loud. I had to wait on the wind. I forget what I was saying now. It's loud. Oh, that is so good. I need this calming tea to calm me down from the wind, the frustration of the wind. It keeps interrupting me. But, where was I? I don't know where I was. But, yeah, I think I was saying how chance, because, I mean, first of all, I am really excited. I'm really excited. Like, bucket list. But right now, it's like I can't even focus on the excitement because I have so much to do, but yeah, I'm going to Thailand, and I'm probably there right now as you're watching this. So, yeah. I'm just thinking about, listen, I'm making ASMR, these videos sound like a chore. I love ASMR. I love filming. I love it when the wind's not interrupting. And that's why I wanted to do 25 days in a row, because I have so much ideas and I just want to go at it. But when I'm like crunched on time, that's why I like being ahead. I get like stressed, and I don't want to lose quality with quantity. So we're gonna do both, and I'm gonna make it happen. Yeah, you know, the wind interrupted my flow. I don't know what else I wanted to say about. It's not the wind, it's the shuttering of my window. Like, I don't know why it's doing that, or even if it's my window, but it's like right there. I wish it was done, because I would just like love to like not have to stop. But anyway, I hope you're relaxed. I know I've been talking about the wind, but yeah, we're going to Thailand, and I'm really excited. Specifically, bucket Thailand. And this retreat is there. I'm gonna be by myself for 3 days in a row. 4 days maybe. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be in a villa. So I think I don't know where we're staying. We don't have our flights. Nothing's planned. We have a lot of stuff to think about in these upcoming days. But I can't picture myself doing anything by myself in a foreign country. So I'm probably just gonna stay in the villa, wherever we're staying, I don't know. And probably just work slash film slash sleep, I don't know, for 3 days. Oh, that's gonna be scary. I like don't picture myself as an adult, but I am an adult. I got this. Like, I don't know why I feel like maybe because I haven't had too much like experience in life with travel, or like I don't even have my license yet, because I sound like I'm making myself sound like such a fearful person, but I'm afraid of driving. I'm working on it, don't worry. But yeah, like this is a big thing for me. I'm big out of my comfort zone, but I do have a travel bug right now, like a really bad travel bug that came out of nowhere, and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm very excited. And this wind, I have to keep pausing. I had to pause like for about like 20 minutes. I wish it could just not be windy, or at least my window not rattling. Anyway, I want to talk about something else too. I'll keep you updated. I'll probably do updates on Instagram if you want to follow me there, but I want to talk about the merch for a moment and really like just talk about it. I know, like, I worry about the prices being too expensive, but I want to tell you, like, since it's a small business and it's the only thing that I could have done, and I actually feel really bad, but it's like, it's what I had to do to make it work, and the shipping and stuff. Like, if I were to be able to order in bulk, it would be less expensive, but because it's a small business, I mean, I would get, yeah, merch is small business, you know, I think it is, right? I mean, like, I don't make it, like, personally, I don't make it, and I don't order them in bulk, because I don't have the money to be able to do that. if you don't want to get anything, I feel like I just said that really loud. If you don't want to get anything, like, obviously I'm not forcing you to, but, like, I just want to apologize, like, if you wanted something but the prices are too expensive or something, and I'm really sorry about that. It would be supporting me. I don't even like saying that for some reason. I have blocks, worthiness blocks, but it's more than just like, the product. It means a lot to me too, and it's like, I'm not saying get it, but like, if you were to ever get something, I know the prices like aren't the best, but because it's like customized safe space stuff, it's a little more expensive, and because it's a small business, and I really, really want to apologize for that. And if you don't get anything because of the prices, it's okay. It's okay. You buying something, I know that you're supporting me, but you also not buying something, I know you're still supporting me, and I really appreciate that either way, if you get something or not. Never feel like you have to in order to show your support. Like, no, you don't have to. I know you still support me, and if you do, I know you support me, and I really appreciate it either way. I wish I could make things cheaper. I really do. I really do. Like, I was like stressed putting the prices, but I did the math, and it's like I have to do that in order to, make a little bit of profit, and I just wish I could make things cheaper, because I know around the holidays people struggle with money, and I know I can't even put this stuff on sale, like as in cheaper, because I wouldn't even be making profit if I made it a sale or cheaper or discounted, and I really wish I could. Trust me. And I'm sorry if it's like too out of your budget, but you want something. I'm really sorry. Truly. But yeah, you don't have to get anything. I know you still support and stuff. Like, I'm the only one stressing about it. You're probably not even stressed, but I just wanted to say that. Like, if I could make things cheaper, I would for you. But I just like can't because of the numbers and all of that. But yeah, when you get something, you really do support me in many ways. So yeah, I apologize about the merch being like kind of expensive. It's expensive for multiple reasons. I don't know what's expensive. Like, that's a very opinion-based word. Some it wouldn't be expensive, some it would. Like, to me, it is kind of, but it's like what I had to do. But I mean, it is like merch and it's customized, so I don't think it's like too expensive for what it is. But this, I'm actually wearing it right now, the Safe Space hoodie sweater. I want to get more. I really am happy about how it turned out. Me and my boyfriend put a lot. What was that noise? My throat. We put a lot. Well, he helped me with like design stuff because he has such an eye for it. I don't have an eye for it, so he had helped me with that. I had to work on my store, like putting all the products. Like, it was a lot for me to learn, so I've been like overwhelmed when I'm trying to learn something. When I like don't know how to do something and I'm like have deadlines for it, I get so stressed. So that's something that I've been learning, and yeah, I've been truly working at a level that I haven't worked at before. I don't know what it was. I did full moon releasing stuff on Halloween. Was it a full? No, it wasn't a full moon. I don't know. I did like goal setting and, limiting beliefs, releasing, and I've been working with the moon a little bit. Not that much, but just like maybe one time or twice recently, and after that, something happened. myself, and that's why I think I should go to Thailand. Here's me talking myself into it. To like reward myself for like pushing myself. Like I need to relax. And so I'm viewing it as that. I don't know if you like breathing in the mic, but I need a breath. I need to breathe. It's weird because my day-to-day basis, I'm like somewhat of a lazy person, as in I sleep, and it takes me a while to get started. I kind of have been working distracted. Maybe because I haven't been meditating. I know how much meditation helps me, and I need to get back into it. We are setting 2023 goals. I'll make some videos on it if you want. I am going to make a podcast on New Year's resolutions and goal setting. We're starting fresh. I need to get back into meditating every day. I've been inconsistent, and I actually feel it in my energy. It could be because I feel overwhelmed with the amount of things that I have to do, but I think it's also because I haven't been totally focused. That was a throat noise, I'll just keep it in. I haven't been like fully, I don't want to say not present because I feel like I have been, but distracted, and it kind of builds into this overwhelm, you know? So I want to get back into my focused self, but for the next couple weeks I'm going to be busy, and then I'm going to be in Thailand, going out of my comfort zone. If you want, I'll post some pictures on Instagram, and should I make a vlog? No. We'll see. I will be filming a video in the wherever I'm staying and adding it to my ASMR and Cool Places playlist. I made that playlist in hopes to travel and go to like cool Airbnbs, cool hotels, villas, and filming and doing ASMR in cool places, and I think in Thailand that's very exciting to add to the playlist. So stay tuned for that. This is a big thing for me if you know me, because I'm like, I do have a travel bug. I have the duality within me of like comfort and the duality of like travel and this like instability of my schedule. Like I love the idea of traveling and not having a set schedule, but at the same time I love a set schedule. It's the duality. Okay, let's take a sip of my tea. The wind's going at it today, huh? It's 2:40 a.m. and this video is taking me longer than expected because of the wind. But not talking about me, let's talk about one more thing that I wanted to talk about. So I apologize for the merch prices once again. It's the best that I could have done, and I just want you to know that not only you buying merch is like buying the product, but it really is supporting me in many ways. But you don't have to do that in order to show support. You can just, be here watching this video is enough. You are enough, okay? I'm actually feeling calm. Despite the wind, I'm feeling pretty calm. Last thing I wanted to talk about is like seasonal depression and people who tend to get sad around the holidays as well is something I've noticed actually within myself, and I just talked about it. Like I have the duality within me of being lazy, liking stability and liking comfort so much. Like I'm a Taurus. I love the basics, comfort zone, stable, routine, being in my comfort zone. When I think of going outside of it, I get stressed. But at the same time, I have this like travel bug. I love extreme sports. Like is I realized something that I don't know if it's fully true, but I think, you know, the shadow self. I don't know if you know what that is. I'll talk about it in the podcast, but it's like our shadow self. The self that has these bad habits, the self that has this darkness to us. We all have it. Without darkness, there's no light. Without light, there's no darkness. Or wait. Light has to have darkness. Everything has to have its opposite. So, for example, a light switch, you turn it on, there's light. But you wouldn't know light unless you knew darkness, right? You wouldn't know darkness unless you knew what light was. Everything in life has duality. Up, down, left, right, good, bad, dark, light. You name it, it has duality. That's what this 3D world is. That's what Earth is. Duality. The opposites. You have the opposite ends of a pole. You have the extremes. You have love. You have hate. You have, love and hate are actually, let me just throw this in and then I'll get on with what I want to say, but love and hate aren't the opposite, although they are. What it really is, it's not two separate things, it's only a different degree of one thing, because where is the like and dislike? Where do you decide whether you like something or don't like it? It's a straight line, and I'm not making sense, I already know it. It's like a line, and you just have to cross over 1 degree in order to like something, 1 degree in order to not like something. Then you go down different degrees, and then it turns into hate. But you move up, and it turns into love. That's the key to turning your negativity into your greatest gift. That's what everyone says. Your darkness is where your light is, because it's not 2 different things. It's not opposite. It's on the same pole, but it's just different degrees turned up. One time I was feeling, jealous of someone that has so many subscribers and such an aesthetic lifestyle. I mentioned this in another ramble. Her name is Fernanda Ramirez, and I was feeling oh wow, I just have my room that I like to decorate, and it's not even aesthetic, and I have whatever. I was just comparing myself and feeling down about it, and I felt my negative energy, but then I remembered there's no opposites. What I'm feeling right now is love too, inspiration. So I changed that degree, and instead of feeling jealous, I felt inspired. I took that emotion and I turned it into inspiration to one day have, make this my full-time thing, although it is, but really be able to depend on it, and really, have an aesthetic, have the financial ability to have an aesthetic lifestyle. And I just took it and turned it into inspiration, and I got excited. So I transmuted that negative emotion that was jealousy into inspiration. Because like I said, where one emotion is, it's not like the other emotion isn't there. If you have hate, it doesn't mean that love isn't there. It's not gone. It's not, non-existent. If we know how to transmute it, which can take practice, but I recommend that. So what I was saying is, when it comes to seasonal depression, there's a lot of joy around Christmas, right? There's a lot of joy in the air for a lot of people. But where there's joy, there's also the opposite. And I've noticed sometimes so much joy kind of brings this nostalgic feeling. This feeling of sadness sometimes. And I relate. I listen to Christmas music and I got sad all of a sudden. Multiple reasons that I can think of. Some unexplainable emotions, but because it's the duality of joy is this sadness, and I noticed that within myself. But also thinking back on childhood, when my sister just so much joy running downstairs to presents. And now it's like, or no, it's not sad, like it's still joyful. My stomach's starting to rumble. I'm hungry. I've been doing this for a while, this wind. But, yeah, it's like now my sister doesn't live here, my brother doesn't live here. He's close. My sister's in New York though. She'll be here for Christmas, but anyway, like the tree being up all of December, who's here to experience it? They're not living here, so it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I think when you get older, I'm not trying to make this depressing. It's different, and I'm not good with change, and I think that's why it's like a little bit, that's my only reason for being sad. But for the whole, with like seasonal depression, the sun, it's like not out. It goes out at like 5, 6. The cold, being trapped in the house, not having the vitamin D. Me trying to think of vitamin C or D. But I swear if you watch my videos and hear me consistently, you probably think I'm dumb because I don't know, certain little things. But the sun, the overwhelming amount of joy, which I love the joy, I love the lights, but where there is that, there's the opposite, that duality of, darkness, the opposite, which is completely normal. So I want to reassure you, first of all, if you experience this seasonal depression or any sadness during the holidays, my heart goes out to you because you are not alone, and I want you to deeply know that. It can feel so lonely, it can feel so isolating, so cold, especially like being alone on cold nights. Like, it's sad, it really is. Like, humans are meant to connect, and sometimes it can feel so lonely. The cold, the lack of sun, like sun changes our brain chemistry, okay? Vitamin D, serotonin, like dopamine for some, and for a lot of people, for everyone, I think. The sun does so much, and the lack of it in the winter time can really affect people. And if you're one of those, like I said, I want to remind you that you're not alone, but I also want to remind you of how temporary it is. I know when I'm experiencing sad emotions, you think it's permanent. You think this is the new me. My stomach's really loud right now. Be quiet, please. I can't have my stomach interrupting. We already have the wind. But we think things are permanent, but they're not. They're not. Sad emotions or energies that are always changing and fluctuating. We need to not identify and attach to them as the new norm. There is a way out of everything. A healthy way out of everything. There is a way. There is a light. There is a light where there is darkness. There's also light. I really encourage you to also take vitamin D supplements, vitamin C. Take some supplements to also, get that source from natural ways. But I know, like, the sun is the most natural way, but also remind yourself of just how temporary it is, okay? The sun will shine again. There is lightness in the dark, and you can also create lightness in the dark, and I think that's why during this time people put lights everywhere to like brighten it up, because it can be dark the winter, but really try to find the light. Try to reframe the way you look at the wintertime too. Like, I had to do that because I don't like the darkness. I don't like the cold that much, but I had to reframe it and look at it as, okay, it's my time to grind, behind the scenes. Like, let me read books, let me get wise, let me work out so that when summertime comes I can be fit. Like, really try to find simple things and reframe the idea of winter and reframe the idea of the holiday season, because I know we're not in control of a lot of things, but we do have control of what we choose to do with certain things. And I really encourage relax, go to the gym, push yourself past what you think you're capable of, because you have so much potential. And we can look at the winter time as a time to build in order to reap in the summertime. You have so much more potential than you think, and this is so temporary. If you feel these sad emotions during the holidays, if you feel happy during them too, that's great. But yeah, just I want to encourage you that to tell you that you're not alone, and to encourage you to like do little things in order to not match the weather. You know, take vitamin D, take vitamin C, reframe the way you look at the winter time, and really just understand how temporary it is. And with that being said, I love you, and you are never alone. You are never alone, okay? And I want you to know that. When you're experiencing something, someone else is as well. And that idea of community and, not being alone in that is very powerful. We're here together. We're all humans just trying to live. We don't know what's going on. Anyway, I love you so much, and I really hope to see you again soon. I could talk forever, but this wind is keeps interrupting so much, so I'm gonna go. But I hope to see you again soon. Maybe we'll do another ramble. I don't even know how good this was because the wind, but I love you,